On Wednesday, May the 4th, a postmortem examination was completed by the Ontario Forensic Pathology Services. Evidence obtained during the course of that postmortem examination now tells us the following. The remains of that are sadly those of a little girl, possibly between the ages of 4 to 7 years. The child is described as black, of African or mixed African descent. She is 3 feet, 6 inches tall with a thin build. She has all of her teeth. She has black curly hair sectioned in 4 short ponytails, 2 of which were braided and secured with black and blue elastic bands. She was wrapped in a crochet blanket inside a plastic bag. That bag was wrapped in a colorful blanket, which you can see here today. We believe that she was left in the area sometime between Thursday, April the 28th at 12 o'clock noon and Monday, May 2nd at 4:45 p.m. Although we believe she was placed there between that time, the forensic pathologist believes that she may have been deceased as early as late as last summer or fall 2021, or perhaps earlier. We only have the preliminary results of the postmortem examination at this time, and therefore will not be commenting on cause of death. We have 2 items of clothing associated to the child that was found, and we're hoping that someone will recognize these items, which will help us identify who she is. As you can see here to my right, there's the 2 pictures of a baby blanket and a red cloth. We are asking any member of the public who has any information whatsoever, whether that be video surveillance in the area, which we haven't already obtained, including dash cam video, or anyone who recognizes the blanket or victim description, to please call us immediately at 416-808-5300 or anonymously through Crime Stoppers at 222-TIPS.
Our first priority right now is to figure out who this little girl is. We've done a lot of the groundwork around the scene in regards to video surveillance and witness statements, and we're putting this out, which I think is some fantastic images of potential items of clothing used with the little girl, and as well as a very good description of her. We want to figure out who she is, put a name to the remains, and then go where the investigation takes us after that. You know, sadly, we've seen it before. I don't recall myself personally any cases where the pathologist has had to rely on the entomology process to age the time of death of a victim, and so it's a very unusual circumstance that we're dealing with right now, that the potential time of death could have been even earlier than last summer. So again, there's still some tests and processes in the works with Ontario Forensic Pathology Services, and we might be able to tighten that down a little bit more.